For 21 years, we've been finding the most beautiful properties in the city to let everyone know what a beautiful city we do have. And here you are coming along not that many months ago, and you have done so much for Grand Street, so much for downtown.
Oh, thank you.
And we look at your beautiful flowers in the front. I got to ask you what those are. Those are beautiful. And then all the corn stalks that you've placed along here. I mean, it makes it look so festive,
Oh, we love
you know,
it.
as we've never seen it before.
Oh,
And
thank you.
so it's just beautiful, and we want to award you for the Beautification Award, but also for being part of a caring community, because that took more than just being, that's not business. Nobody knows who did that except
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
So we just love it. We love the festiveness of this beautiful street. It is a grand street.
It is a grand street.
You know,
we
with this-
started to call it the Shops on Grand.
Shops on Grand is lovely.
And we're very fortunate here on the East Coast and in New England to have beautiful fall.
Yes.
There's no place like it than New England, and we just have to appreciate and embrace it. So as you know, the fall and the cooler weather comes in,
Yes.
we decided to bring more fall flowers in. So we did spring flowers in the spring.
Yes, I
And-
remember they were absolutely stunning.
Thank you. And they were,
They were-
very, oh,
Sorry. They were absolutely
and they were
stunning.
very
yeah.
well received by all the business owners on
Yes,
the street.
yes.
And when we decided to bring the fall flowers in, we noticed that a lot of the other shop owners also started to bring in their own flowers. So, you know, what says fall in New England better than corn stalks and hay bales?
Absolutely.
And pumpkins? So we brought that throughout the whole street and did our fall flowers. We have lavender because our store is all about being calm and calming scents, and lavender, nothing beats that.
Absolutely
we have
not.
lavender, we have mums, we have asters, we have all kinds of fall flowers
Yeah.
that are lining the whole street.
Yeah.
We have bales of hay and some corn stalks, so everything kind of matches.
Yeah, because you started this, people are perking up and they're saying, hey, you know, and of course Edie's been doing it for
Always,
years too
yes,
at the
yes.
John Bale
She has a great
bookstore.
outside, yes.
Yeah, they won a few years ago, but now others are picking up on this, the excitement of this street.
It is.
Thanks
and
to
we
you.
have a lot of new businesses down here and a lot of reasons to come down here, so it's been really exciting.
Yeah,
It's been
it
an
is.
exciting year.
I think Waterbury's going to really perk, and you're going to be the instrument that started all of this. Well, Princess has been in Waterbury for how many years, do you think?
1954.
1954, and you were over on the other side of near the Green for years and years, and now you chose Grand Street. And while you're on Grand Street, you chose to make a beautiful window to make this the most attractive street in the city of Waterbury. It's so beautiful, and you've stayed. People just to attract them to see, not even that you're, you know, going to pull in a customer. I hope you do, but the whole point is when people see something clean and beautiful, it uplifts them. That's what
It does.
this is what beautification does. It uplifts people, and you sell beautiful things inside. But what I really like to see is you really help people with mastectomies. You fit them, and you're certified to do it, and you make people happy because they've been through enough. And you do wonderful things for them with your pleasant personality and your beautiful window. It maybe gives them the beginning of their new life and a little joy in life from what you do. We want everybody to realize that Waterbury is a beautiful city. It has some little dings in it here and there, but it truly is a beautiful city, and what's happening on Grand Street this year is phenomenal, with all of the stores joining in on making themselves more beautiful. So we're very appreciative, and for that reason we want to honor you with a beautification award this year, and it will be delivered right to your store soon, and we are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you very, very much for all you're doing for Grand Street and for downtown Waterbury.
Thank you. I do decorate for every season.
Great.
I try to do all the windows just to make it happy and inviting for people to actually want to come into the store
Certainly.
to see what I have. Everybody pops their head in, just want to let you know the window looks beautiful.
Yep.
It looks beautiful outside. You're doing a
And
great
then
job.
when they need something, they'll be popping into the store. Well, this is fantastic. Well, I hope everybody knows this.
Thank you.
And we congratulate you and we
Thank
thank
you.
you for
Thank
your
you. Thank
beauty
you.
on Grand Street. Hi, here we are, the home of Charles and Anna Marie Cipriano here in Bucks Hill, Waterbury, and they have won an award for their beautiful yard, which we'll talk about, but I also want to mention before we do that Mr. Cipriano is a person who is cleaning Bucks Hill, North Main every single day. That's why I'm looking around. I don't see one scrap of litter because of him and a few others, I think including Commissioner Coppola. And then we knocked on the door, and who came out but Anna Marie's father, Michael Gabriel, and it turns out that he cleans the Bucks Hill Community Club. Once a week he mows, he weed whacks, so he keeps that looking beautiful, and everyone in Bucks Hill really ought to join their community club and be a help to this beautiful community. As to the yard, it sits way up on a hill, just beautiful. And from the porch down, we see the beauty of fall. It's a happy autumn. You see a little smile on the little guy when it's not breezy here because it's blowing in the air. The happy scarecrow. It's a happy house. It's a place where you feel welcome and joyful when you come here. And then we have beautiful stonework along this path that has the plantings. And we have evergreens of different types, which, as we saw at another home, we've got the beautiful, the light green down there and the variegated greens. So it's interest. If it was all the same, like my front yard, it'd be boring. My yard is boring, but that's me. But anyway, there's all the different textures of the different evergreens and the different shades of green to make it interesting as people go by and look at this beautiful home. And we have a very happy little boy sitting there with some flowers. And as we work our way from him, we're going to see balance. So we have the little boy, and then as we move along, we have a pot of beautiful fall flowers and into the evergreens. And then we work our way, there's the balance of the other pot of flowers. Balance creates a sense of order, and it makes you feel good when things are balanced. Some pumpkins in the front, we balance, and then they balanced out the little boy, so it wouldn't be boring. They put a very friendly little deer, a gentle deer, which is better than the deer that run and eat my flowers and my vegetables. But this deer doesn't eat anything. He just looks out at the street, looks out at the grass, and admires where he lives. So there's all balance in this yard, and balance makes you feel very organized and very calm, as opposed to scattered. And I see some lighting in the ground, so at night all this is lit up, and I'm sure it looks very beautiful as you pass by on this street in Bucks Hill. So this is a beautiful welcome to Bucks Hill. There are many lovely yards in this town, in this section of our town, and we're very proud to have Bucks Hill as part of our Waterbury community. Dahlias now. Do you have to bring all those in the winter?
Yeah, I have to dig them every
Wow.
winter, and when I dig it out, I put it back.
Now, and how do you protect them? Because a lot of people plant dahlias and they don't know just how to protect them in the winter.
You have to dig them out,
Yeah.
put it in a plastic bag, and you got to put it in a box.
Do they have to? Does the root have to dry out first?
No.
Or do you
not
want the
really.
you want the
Just
moisture?
put 'em- yeah, with the moisture. Yeah.
Put them in a plastic bag with the moisture. You cut them down.
You cut them down.
Just take
and
the
you
root
just
in
take
pretty
the-
much.
Look like potatoes.
Look like potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, and they how many years have they been coming back? Would you say?
Because from one you can have potato, you can have 5, 6 potatoes. They're getting grown big.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh, yeah.
that.
I'll give them a lot of. Say I gotta give them. A lot of people I give them away.
Oh, I didn't know. So you could actually split it up with these
Yes.
potato type
Yes,
things.
yes.
The bulb. Oh, wow, I did not know that. I'll have to tell my cousin because he plants dahlias, and I don't think he knows that either.
I'll give a lot to my friends.
Yeah, it's kind of like certain flowers, the coleus and certain things. Not so much coleus, but we have the. Plants are dying too, but we.
Fill it up all mine. I never buy no flowers.
You know, I'm thinking there might be people that have a little yard that can't afford to buy it. If we all save our seeds,
Yeah.
we can give them the seeds. Oh my!
Only see this I put inside.
Oh
One
yes.
of them I put inside.
Yeah.
Then I split it. In the summer I split. In
The geranium.
the geranium that came out.
Oh, what's that?
But this is different. See,
Yes, I see that. Just
see this?
it's like
This comes from the
velvet.
seeds too.
That comes from seed.
Yeah. All this different.
Oh, when did the seeds get picked? I was going to ask you.
So
for
when
a
it
seed.
dries,
Yeah.
and it falls here, and it comes from the seeds. If you don't, you gotta, they come up. Okay?
But I'm going to try to think of an idea of how to do that with the marigolds to give them away to people who would love a garden and they just don't know where to start. And all we have to do is give you some seeds, and when the drought is over, and by spring it should be, we will seed, we will plant, and we will have beauty everywhere. And the places they complain about will no longer be complained about. They'll
Yeah.
be beautiful. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Azaku.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
You're welcome. Me too.
And thank your wife. She was very cordial to us when we came the first time, Alan and I. Here is a house we found quite a while ago. I was taking someone home from together, and it gives the neighborhood a better chance of revival. And I noticed across the street, someone's got nice roses, but these people really have gotten it down to a science with their beautiful flowers, mixed real and artificial, and that's okay because they're nicely placed in pots, wreaths on the door, pots on the porch, and we know how wonderful a front porch can be. Unfortunately, we lost our neighborliness when we lost our front porches. Look here, you're going to see a nice connection to that porch, to the front, with a beautiful red mulch, which really goes well with the bright blue. And she has a combination, again, of real and artificial flowers, which if you see a real one, you just automatically think the others are all real too, which is kind of an interesting thing that happens to your brain. And then two lovely arborvitae bushes that are growing. Balance, we talk about balance a lot. Balance makes organization, and it gives you a calm feeling when things are organized and balanced. So they're doing a great job, and they did the same on this side, so that's balanced that way as well. Curves here, those add interest. It gives you a nice flowing feeling when you are walking or looking at it. That's what your brain does. It flows. It's not stiff and rigid. And here we have some more pots of flowers along here. So they'll live into the winter, of course, because they're artificial, but they're beautiful. They're probably silk, as they are on the porch. And I love the colors. I just think that as people walk by, as young people walk by, we hope that it just kind of sticks in their brain what beauty can be brought to any property anywhere. Just to make more interest and to bring these colors together, and you could, if you really look at it, you could see how those colors are brought together, the pink with the pink and the deeper colors with each other. So she has lovely, very different pots along this, and there's nothing. I talk about balance, but you don't have to have every pot the same, because sometimes balance gets boring. You need a little bit of something different. So she has some that are angled, round, and all the different flowers. And in the middle, this is a real hosta, and it has not yet bloomed because she probably has the warmth of the sun, and it's against the building, so that hosta has yet to bloom, which is a beautiful thing because everybody else's are long gone. But I love the colors on the porch. They really look spectacular against the pale yellow of the house, and that's a very nice shade of yellow to go with that bright blue, that burst of blue that you see there. And there are some flowers that are kind of on the blue, so they bring out the porch. Nice job. We're really pleased with this house.
Good morning, everyone. What a day. I think, you know, when Deborah was thinking about doing this, and she said, well, you know, we'll come to Waterbury, we'll have a gathering, and we'll have some of the kids from the Mount Carmel School, and it was just perfect, just perfect. And I said, well, we have to depend on what the weather is. And then we looked at the forecast and said, there's just no way it's going to rain today, no way. So we had a great day. The weather's great. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Bill DeMeda, and I am a member of UNICO, Board of Directors, and I'm also a member of Spirit of Waterbury, of which both of us are hosts today. So with that being said, I just want to make a quick reference before I introduce Rachel. This is Pinocchio, and there's a little plaque on it, and I want to read what's on the plaque, because if you want to come up and see it later on, you're more than welcome. But basically, look, it's very sensitive. Hold on. Where'd it go? So it says, Pinocchio, created by artist Deborah Napolitano, gifted to the city of Waterbury in memory of Mary Jean Pisani, June 2nd, 2023.